Alrighty, how's it going to every single one of you beautiful sons of bitches out there? Welcome to another year of F1 gameplay from an American. An American plays F1. I know, very common for an American to play an F1 game. This is my fourth year, I think, playing. I started with F1 2019, but I did go back and play older games. But I really didn't start getting into the series until F1 2019, so I kind of have like 4 years under my belt, or 3 years under my belt. This is year 4. And, well, we're just gonna start a career and start a brand new team. So the thing about F1 22 is that there is no breaking point mode, or breaking point story mode, which was kind of like the main theme of F1 2021, and I feel that's kind of what took away from the overall feel of F1 2021. I mean, considering the fact that the story mode was pretty good, it's not in this game, so there's nothing like too hyped up or whatnot in this game, except for the new cars and whatnot. So that's probably like the only big thing, and I'm excited to play around with it. I have tested some of the new F1 car around Miami, my home track, and on my home track, even though I'm not from Florida, but, you know, I ain't from Texas either, and Coda's there. But, tested it out, I like the feel of the car, and this my team, I will say, is going to be difficult, because these cars are heavy, and there's really, like, no other way of putting it, except just, they're heavy, and you gotta find a way to make them light as hell, and gotta be quick at the same time, so we're gonna try to do that. But yeah, so I haven't played the My Team yet. We're about to jump into it, so we're gonna go ahead and click on New Career, and we have the option between playing as a driver of a Formula 1 team or starting our own team, which is what we're gonna end up doing. So click My Team, and so this seems to be something new. So this is a entry point. So you can quite literally be a newcomer, a midfield challenger, or a championship contender, like, off the bat if you want to. So I don't think I'm going to want to do championship contender. I do, however, want to work my way up to being a midfield team. So I won't start at that either. So we'll start with newcomer and, like I said, work our way up, and basically the first season be a midfield team, second season try to be a championship contender, third season I better at least be somewhat a championship contender, and we'll go contend for a championship. So sometimes in the second season we can just become championship contenders immediately. So yeah, but we're gonna start with newcomer, just to start from the bottom and work our way up. We'll just do full season, and let me go mess with these settings a little bit, because some of them may be wrong, so give me 1 second on these bad boys. Alright, so yeah, I basically got the settings to how I want them to be, and now we can either enable My Team icons or not. They're really not going to make a huge difference, but I guess we'll just use them, just because last season we didn't. And I guess that's really it, so I guess we'll just start our career with the selected options that we have, which is single player career, My Team, newcomer, the full season, custom settings, and My Team icons enabled. The things that I did mess with is for the AI. I increased the acclaim and the cash for them, just because I've been told that it makes driver transfers happen more frequently, which is what I want, and not, you know, just nothing at the end of the season, or having, you know, to get someone from a different team, or someone retiring from a certain team in order to make a certain driver change. Like, I want drivers to, like, go somewhere else, so that's the goal. But we'll just start the career with selected options.
First things first, let's create your driver.
Okay, so we have to create our driver, but not really able to, because it's still loading. Goddamn. Alright, so finally we're now able to create our driver. So took about 20 years for the game to load, but yeah, so let's get the face. Can't really customize your character or anything, you just have the default avatars, so we'll just go with the one that we've been going with for the past 2 years that I've been uploading F1 content since F1 2020. Go with apparently invisible guy. There he is. This face, so we'll go with that one. The country, we already know. I'm an American, so we'll just go with that. Our name, you already know. It is going to be good old Christopher. Smithly. Smith Lee. And then our initials will be just SMI because that is for Smith. So there we go. Audio name. They better have Smith, right? They have Smith still, right? They do. Okay. Immediate. Boom.
Smith.
Okay. So he says it a little bit different, but it's fine. And driver number. What number do I want? I think I'm just gonna go with number 81 still. Apparently, an F2 driver, if he goes up to F1, he could actually take the number 81. And if he does, then I'm gonna be real pissed because I'm gonna have to either go with 82 or 83. Probably 83 because I don't want to be 82. So go 81 for now, and we're going ahead in advance.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
All right, so looks. So I can quite literally just copy from another design that I've already got, which is this. So, yeah, I got the helmet and suits. I got the helmet, suit, gloves, pose, emote, and victory radio call all ready to go. So accept. And I only got a new helmet. Oh yeah, I feel like I should use this one, but I think I'm gonna hold out on that. Also gotta do fire suit, which is this, which is not bad, but I like this one. And then gloves. We have the Miami gloves, but we have the history gloves. Okay. I'll stick with the Miami gloves. And then obviously character pose is different, is a little bit different. Podium emote, and the victory radio call. So there you go. We'll go in advance.
Okay, boss. Let's get this team up and running. First thing we need to do is register a team name and bring in some important parts.
Yeah, so go to team details, see what we gotta do.
Enter a team name.
So team name, you already know. PepsiCo Racing Incorporated. And I've kept the incorporated name since F1 2020 Season 2 because I'm gonna probably, I can't remember if his name was Valvoline Warrior or DuPont Warrior, but at some point during the first season of the F1 2020 My Team mode, he recommended the name PepsiCo Racing Incorporated, so I did it. And I think I even mentioned that last season, so yeah, and even the first time when I brought it in, so there you go. So shout out to him because this is the reason why this team name exists.
Now, let's choose our primary sponsor for this season.
Alright, so this is going to be a big one.
Some sponsors offer a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
Yeah, so really they kind of like flip-flopped, or not flip-flopped, but they flipped the sponsors from like the best to the worst. So to be honest with you, like if you wanted to start at literally at the lowest point, you could quite literally go with this, which is just complete a full season. But you know me, I like to go for a challenge, and I want a good weekly income. Xenon is the best weekly income. More money that comes in, the better. So we'll go with Xenon.
Chassis won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign one of those now.
Alright, this is the big one.
Obviously, the greater the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending all our cash. We are going to have people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season, free of charge.
So, for whatever reason, the Renault engine is apparently the worst, even though it's really not that bad. But, I mean, hey, this is EA and Codemasters doing this. So you have Renault, Red Bull powertrains, the Mercedes one, and the Ferrari engine. The Ferrari engine is the most expensive. We're not going to be able to afford it even with a secondary driver. So that's completely out the window. See, I've pretty much used every single engine except the Red Bull powertrains because it's a brand new engine. But it's Honda related still, so I'm gonna count it as still being Honda. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go with Reynolds and just do that. So Renault E-Tech.
We're not much of a team without a second driver. Let's sign a teammate.
All right, and that engine put us at half the signing bonus that we got. So let's see the people that we can have.
In joining our team.
All
Look
right.
at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. We renew contracts periodically, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
So the people that we can sign is Oscar Piastri, which is the guy that I mentioned that could take my number if he ever gets a full-time F1 ride. Felipe Drugovich, Liam Lawson, Jack Aiken, Marino Sato, Enzo Fittipaldi, and Roy Nissany. So, and Roy is the worst rated out of all the other guys. So, I think I want to go for someone that's like under Oscar because Oscar's at 1 million, and even though I probably would go for him, I think I'm gonna go with somebody else. So I'm gonna go with Felipe just because he's at 800k, and we can obviously afford him. We can afford any of these guys, but I want to go with Felipe just because, you know, he's an easy name to yell at whenever he does something stupid on the track. So Felipe Drugovich.
We can afford this power unit supplier and teammate.
Yeah.
Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
And I am happy. Although I'm kind of debating on the engine, but yeah, we'll improve the engine over time. So I think we might want to start with improving the engine a lot more, even though we need the car to not turn or to not drive like a tank. So that would be great, but I think focusing on power for maybe the first season is the best course of action. So, and then like focusing on aero and chassis like as the season progresses is another good option. So go ahead and confirm it and just see what we got to do next.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season.
Oof.
We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
So I don't know if it'll... Okay, so it didn't pop up any of the liveries that I have made. I have 2, and yeah, so it doesn't pop up any of the ones that I actually ended up making. So I think I'll just I'll go with some random one and just pick it. And should I go with this one? Yeah, well, actually no, let's go with this one. Won't change the colors yet. But we'll put a personal sticker on, which is this. Gotta put the universe on there. We'll come back. I'll come back and change it later. So advance.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colors.
So already, as you guys can tell, the logo's there, but obviously if we click it, it's not going to, so there you go. But coming from another design, we have the OG PepsiCo Racing Incorporated logo, except of a circle. Instead of a circle, it is now a square, and I wanted to put it in this. Actually, I'm gonna put it in this because this looks better for whatever reason, and we'll have that on there. So yeah, so the old school PepsiCo Racing Incorporated logo is back. No more green. Back to the original blue, black, and red. And yeah. So I thought the green looked out of place. That's why I just brought it back to the OG. So
Great.
yeah, going ahead and advance.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to the team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Alright, so I'm actually going to customize a livery very quickly, and after I'll do that, I'll click advance, and we'll go on ahead and go into the season or whatever we got to do. So I'm going to go do that, and then we'll get right on that. Ooh.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of Formula One's newest team for an exclusive first look at what they will be bringing to the sport. It's always an exciting moment to welcome a new team onto the grid. However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the owner of the brand new Formula One team.
I think it looks pretty cool.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Which one sounds like me? Which one sounds like something that I would say? The one line's been a lot of work, and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. Sounds like me.
Let's talk about your teammate.
Leap
It's
it.
clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
Well, he's pretty damn good enough too. See what they could do with paper and seal. I don't know about that. I don't know about it was tough to get any driver signed on to a new team. It was finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we're new and appreciate the opportunity we're providing.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car.
Yep.
I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
I need traction out of corners.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One.
Mhm.
Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
I can deal with drag for now and heavy fuel loads. ERS.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
We developed an incredibly light car. There we go.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters,
Mhm.
and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
I think in 2020 I did Aero. 2021 I did Power. And in 2022 I think I'm just going to do Chassis. So, where is it? The attention to detail that the chassis department has had it is an inspiration to the whole team. We'll get that spec one.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you and, of course, to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it. And thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
Alright, so here we are for our own team. So let's get these activities going. Gotta wait for it to load though. There we go. So I think I'm gonna we'll do a driver training. No, what do we want to do first? Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do aero and chassis focus? Yeah, let's do aero chassis focus. And then we'll spend the last 6 days with driver training camp. So, yeah. Messages. Francisco is our new guy. New car smell. IT department, and more from Francisco about facility upgrades. So, it's pretty much all we have is, yeah, chassis spec 1. I think I want to go for power to be spec 1 now. Or do I want to do aero? I think I might want to do... No, I don't want to do aero right off the bat. I think I'll do just power off the bat, just to get an easy start, I guess. And the thing I found out about the personnel is that not only do you have like three things for your secondary driver or your second driver, but you have pit equipment, so that can get your team to, you know, not make mistakes within the pits. So changing a tire won't be, you know, as frustrating, but that's going to take some time to get used to. So we're the third to last team. At least we're ahead of Aston Martin, which is really all I care about. Power, we have 4 things on power. And we have the stators for the ERS, which is good. And really we have to get... we have 2 things for power, which is ignition and spark plugs. And we're ahead of Alpine because of that. But I think I'm going to do chassis first. So we'll go ahead and get the improved energy store cells. Just because I think we're going to need it. And we're ahead of Haas, McLaren, Aston Martin, and Williams. And if we get this in, we could be ahead of AlphaTauri, which is nice. And chassis, or not chassis, aero, we have the Venturi tunnels. So really we can get the over-wheel winglets if we wanted to. And be further ahead of Alpha, McLaren, Williams, and Aston again. But that'll come in after Bahrain, obviously. And then you got we have 2 things for durability. So that upgrade should put us ahead of... McLaren, hopefully. Who knows? But yeah, so Ferrari is the best team. Red Bull is second. Mercedes is third. Alfa Romeo is fourth. Alpine fifth, even with a shitty engine, according to the game. AlphaTauri is sixth. Haas 7th. McLaren 8th. us 9th. Aston Martin 10th. And Williams 11th. So it was going to be an interesting season. And I've also got the department events increased, so we should have a lot more than what we normally had. But we'll just go on ahead and advance through time. Get the powertrain upgrade. Oh, we have a personnel department thing that we need to go with now already.
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time.
Alright.
What you decide to do will have consequences.
Well, this one's not really big consequence, because I can either have +7 on pace for him or +7 awareness. So we'll give him awareness.
Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
Yeah, more awareness, the better. So advance through time again.
Hey, I've just been
Got some more weekly resources, so that is very, very nice.
I've sent you a message with the details.
So I guess we'll go on ahead and purchase that over-wheel winglets, just so we can have it equal between the rear downforce and the front downforce. So unfortunately, it comes in after Saudi, but we should be fine until then. But yeah, so we already have 3 upgrades coming in. Should put us ahead of McLaren. That's what it says. Aero chassis focus. Our other departments do not like us. We have a powertrain department now. What's
How do you want
this?
us to deal with this one?
R&D believe they are on the verge of a major breakthrough and require your time in the simulator immediately. It would mean you missing an important meeting with the powertrain department. What should I tell them? Sounds interesting to tell them I'll be down in the simulator room shortly. I don't need this meeting. I need to stick with my current schedule. No, I'll accept
The
it.
department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
I'll accept it and get in the simulator. Keep him answer the time. Get more money, get more resource points. Get a driver training camp for Felipe.
Hey, we've had the new parts.
And now we have that
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
chassis thing that just came in, which is very nice. Unfortunately, we're not ahead of McLaren. And so yeah, we can either go for the rear floor or we could save up to go for the monocoque structure. Should I save? I'm gonna save up and try to get the monocoque structure, and we'll kind of just go from there. So that's still in development. I can't. The morale is too low. Yeah, I'm just gonna save up to get the monocoque structure to be ahead of AlphaTauri immediately and get closer to Alpine. So we'll just do that. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, we got powertrain in spec 1 as well, so that's nice. So some stuff is still at spec 0, but it's okay. We'll get them later on, so it's fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna hop into the race weekend, do practice, then do qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the race, and we'll see how we do in Bahrain.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher, Tsunoda, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Albon, Stroll, Pierre Gasly, and Guan Yu Zhou, Ocon, Drugovich, Smith, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. And they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Alright, so qualified P21. It's the first qualifying of the season, so not gonna complain as much, but still would have liked to start, higher, considering I think in like F1 2020 and 2021 we started like close to the top 10 at least. But it's fine. We're gonna try to push on and get the best result we can today. So don't really know how to feel about this. Today is gonna be a pretty interesting race. And yeah, so yeah, look at the race strategy though. We got a one stopper. We could go from softs to hards, but I think that's not a good idea. So we'll just stick with this. Just because, there's really no need to change it, and if we do change it, it's going to be for the worst, to be honest with you. So we're going to be able to run like 13 laps on it. If we just save our tires as well, we'll be fine. But just got to stay patient with it. So I didn't actually put in a setup, so I'm kind of just rolling with whatever I got. So that's really all I can really do. So hopefully today's race will go out or we'll end it pretty good. And if not, then hey, at least it's a good learning curve. But I've scored points in the first race this season, the past 2 times in the past 2 F1 games. But this is new regulations, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm scoring any points today because, goddamn, we started 21st. So, but we'll see. So, let's hop into this race, and let's see what we can do in this race. So, obviously, have some new regulation changes coming in for this race. Clearly, the cars have changed. Every single car on the grid is the same, basically. With their own little touch on something, but yeah, we got new cars. We have different rules and everything, and one of the main ones is there's no tire limitation, so the top 10 don't start on the tires that they qualified with in Q2. They can just have free range. They have a free range of whatever tire they want to start on. So not surprised that everyone is really starting on the mediums right now and about to go to the oh Jesus Christ. Kind of went off track to avoid hitting my own teammate. But yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if not everyone is starting on the mediums, because that's kind of like the main tire for this. So I hope I just murdered the 50-mile-an-hour sign. And I mean to do that. Hopefully that won't be big of a deal. They can fix that, right? They can fix that. But yeah, we'll just see how this race goes. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be long. gonna be a long season. Let's see what we can do.
Superb parking there, mate.
Oh, we're gonna kind of sent it. We're okay, though. We're okay. I gotta be really careful whenever I do stuff like that, because I have it up to simulation damage now, and one wrong move can really ruin my race. Went from 21st to 13th, though. I mean, god damn. I love it to start. God, Jesus. I try to save her some sort of ERS, but man, I'm going to use a lot down this straight. Oh my god! That ain't the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It also ain't the smartest. He really sent it. Norris, like, was... Oh, geez, okay. Virtual safety car. A lot of debris, I'm guessing. Well, that was... one interesting, way to bring out a virtual safety car. I'm gonna be surprised if Norris doesn't pick, because I think he may have... I don't know if he gave himself damage, or if he gave Yuki damage. He may have given... Yeah, he gave himself damage. And Yuki. Okay. Not surprised. I can just stick right here with Vettel. Hopefully I can get him on the straight, but... Maybe on either the main straight or this next straight coming up, I can get him. Just gotta stick with the four-time champ. And that was pretty decent. I think I might just wait. Oh, we locked up! Wow, look at that.
6.9 seconds.
Waiting worked in my favor. Now we're up to 10th. I don't know if we can catch Magnussen, but I definitely think we can get away from Vettel. I'm also trying to be cautious because of my ERS. May as well let him, like, catch me.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, and it's gonna be close. Don't think he can get me though. I overshot it a little bit. It's okay. Okay. I'm glad I saved it, but Jesus. Okay, well I can stick behind Vettel. I can stick behind him. Oh, I feel like Russell and Magnussen are really gonna... Oh yeah, they're... Oh, wow. They're fighting each other so hard, even Magnussen's coming in. I think Magnussen also got damage. Holy shit. There's just so much shit going on in this race. Now Vettel's got DRS because of how slow Russell's been. Oh baby, I am very, very close. Oh yeah, I'm closer than ever. I want to savor my ERS though.
Window now, and you're going to be on hard next time.
Okay, cool. I don't want to force the issue too much. Yeah, I'll just stick behind Vettel. May as well, though. Learn a lot. I'll go the long way. I think he overshot it a little bit, too. But it's okay. How the fuck is he still catching me when I have DRS enabled? That make no goddamn sense. There we go.
And gap to the car in front is 6.3 seconds.
I don't see myself getting around or getting up to Russell at any point in this race. We are ahead now, so that's good. Just what I like to see. Russell and Bottas are fighting up here. Oh, looks like Bottas came into pit. I thought Vettel was going to come in as well. I guess not. But we are coming in this time. This is our pit window.
And some information on Leclerc. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Leclerc. He's up at the front. I don't know if we'll pass him, but I don't see us doing that. But hey, good to know. Maybe we'll catch him at some point. I don't know. And Schumacher's pitting. I think Vettel might be coming in. No, he's not. Okay, we're good. So Gasly also came in with us, and so did Ricciardo. Oh, here we go. Ooh, hell yeah, look at that.
Perfect job.
Nice.
Looks like a nice
2.5 seconds stop. Let's fucking go. GG's pit crew.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the
Why is
exit.
Magnussen on softs?
Penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Fucking nice strategy, Haas. He's gonna have to pit again, so that's a guarantee that we're gonna finish in the points now.
He's in the pit
Yeah,
lane.
Felipe came in. Magnussen's now in. Vettel came in. We can probably beat Vettel. Oh, Ocon came out ahead of Vettel. Oh, shit. That is going to be big, big, big. Yeah, Ocon's now going to fight Gasly, but we're P8. Hell yeah. Let's try to see if we can hold on to this fucking spot. See Ocon. I think he had the chance to dive it in there. I guess he just didn't. You know, the AI are really fucking pushy this time around. Very aggressive. Just like me, so. I'm basically going up against 21 other versions of myself with this AI. Perez is pitted. I don't know what for. Looks like he pitted from the softs. Oh, Gasly's joined the frame. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god! Okay, Perez went to the softs. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, damn, Ocon. Woo! I don't have a rearview mirror just because it's more distracting than ever, but god damn it! I saw this fucking arrow like go right below me the moment Perez was entering turn 1. Let's just say I almost just shat my pants.
Made by 17.7 seconds.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I miss Jeff as my race engineer. Mainly because this dude's name, our new engineer's name is Mark, but I don't know, I'm just more used to Jeff, man. I miss him. I'll never get to hear that famous quote of his of no heroics and descent of peace. It sucks, man. Could at least pay, hopefully our new race engineer pays homage to that. Who knows, though. I guess he's gonna get the... Yeah, he's gonna get around us. Dams. It's okay. Still in the points. And Perez is gonna have to pit at some other point, so maybe we'll get that position. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Ooh, Carlos Sainz is out. That's gonna be a position. Well, this is interesting. He's ahead of us. I don't know where he DNF'd at. Probably down in turn 1. But that sucks for Sainz. It's almost like that this game is mimicking him in real life. Oh, it's up ahead. Yes. Yep, he's up here. Everybody wave goodbye to Sainz. No luck in real life, no luck in the game. Well, that puts us back to 7th. Still decent points, I'll take it. You might get me here. Yeah. Oh my god. Back down to 8th. God damn. Actually, if we stick with Ricardo, we should be fine. Hold up a minute. Yep, there goes Perez in. I knew he was going to pit at some point. Oh, little boop. And a little sideways, too. Could have gotten him on the straight. God, man. I really want to beat a McLaren. Just get around me, Perez. Like, holy shit. You're just in the fucking way, dude. Just kept compromising my goddamn race. Trying to catch Ricardo, man. You're not helping at all. Zero help from Perez. Last lap.
Final lap of the race.
Should be able to hold off the Williams of Albon. Held on to it.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Can't really do anything about that. Yeah, Max Verstappen ended up winning, by the way. Forgot to completely even mention that. Yeesh. Alright, we should be good after this corner. And boom, there we go. Points on debut again. Let's fucking go. Woohoo!
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
8th place. Hell yeah. Driver of the day, Pierre Gasly, somehow.
That's a fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the desert. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Is that a Haas on the podium? Why is it paying to me?
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race.
They're like,
congratulations.
Fuck whoever just won. Mick Schumacher's on the podium. What is going on? I just want everyone to know that I'm not losing my mind at all. Right? I'm not losing it. I'm legitimately seeing Mick Schumacher on the podium. I am seeing Mick Schumacher on the podium in a Haas. I know it's better. I know the Haas is better than last season's Haas. But this dude scored points in F1 2021 in Monaco, Season 2. We don't even finish the series out. And we come here, and Mick Schumacher is like, I'll one-up that. And gets a podium in the first race. The first part of the F1 2022 My Team mode. Or the F1 22 My Team mode. And there's no sighting of any Mercedes inside the top 10. There's no Lewis. There's Russell in 14th, but no Lewis. What the hell is this? What just happened? Well, the top 10 is going to be the points, so there's really nothing really to look at, but yeah, so Max wins it, with Charles finishing second. Mick Schumacher in third for Haas. Valtteri Bottas in fourth. That's kind of expected, considering he's actually really good in the Alpha this season. Then you got Gasly in fifth. Sergio Perez in sixth. Daniel Ricciardo in seventh. We finished in eighth. Albon in ninth. And Kevin Magnussen in 10th. So, Haas got a double points finish. Obviously, Alpha's good, so they just got points. Alfa Romeo's pretty good, they got points. AlphaTauri's pretty good, they scored points. McLaren aren't that great, but they scored points. PepsiCo Racing Incorporated just scored their first ever points. And Williams just scored some points with Albon. What the hell? Fernando was one position short of points for Alpine. Lando got 12th. Felipe Drugovich got 13th. Like, goddamn, 8th and 13th for the team, not bad. George Russell 14th. Zhou Guanyu, even though that's not how I'm going to pronounce his name, but I still call him Guanyu Zhou. Guanyu Zhou 15th. Hamilton in 16th. There was a lot of 2 and 3 stops. Holy shit. Stroll got 17th. Ocon 18th. Vettel 19th. Tsunoda in 20th. And then the 2 DNFs of Sainz and Latifi. So I guess the simulation damage works, and yeah, the AI, the AI in this game are so much more aggressive than they were last season. Like, no joke, they are aggressive. So much more aggressive compared to last season. Like, it is unbelievable how aggressive they can be. Okay. But if this is what we're going to have the rest of the season, then we're going to have a lot of different drivers scoring points. And the one track that I can't wait for is literally the next race, Saudi Arabia. Simulation damage on that track, I've never been there, but simulation damage on that track, oof. Can I say there might be death in that race? I'm not too sure, but what a fucking race, dude. Holy shit. Like, points! And a Haas podium! The world really is ending. Alright, so we have a powertrain department event. Let's go see what this is about. The time spent in the simulator was worth it. Thank you for your help. Oh, okay. There we go. I guess we can go to the activities and... yeah, get a second driver performance review. And go ahead and do a driver promotion filming. So, yeah. And we have 503 R&D points. I'm pretty sure I can... and by the way, I ended up getting the monocoque structure before going into the race, and it says this will come in after Australia. So it'll be a while, but it should be fine. And I ended up getting an ignition system upgrade, and that should come in after Australia as well. Now, I'm going to get the spark plugs. And I should also... no, I can't actually. Never mind. I was going to get them, but never mind. I really can't get anything. Actually, I can get this. No, damn it. Damn, I thought I could really get something. I guess not. Yeah, I don't want to get anything for durability. Not really my main focus. And I'm short on this, so I can't get it. Which sucks, so it's okay. We'll tough it out for the next race. So yeah, next race is Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Haven't been there. I don't know what to expect. We're about to find out. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below for more. Next race will be in Saudi. I'm pretty sure, actually, and also, well, there's the constructor standings. It's Red Bull, Ferrari, Haas, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, McLaren, us, Williams, and then you got Alpine, Mercedes, and Aston Martin with no points. Gotta point that out before I go. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being patient and waiting. And I'll see you all in the next one. So thank you guys so much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys. And goodbye.